Popo. Show me the meaning of rescue. To save somebody, the meaning of rescue.
To deliver you from something, take you from something.
So you're a poor people. Rescue me, save. But we the old people. Rescue, the meaning of rescue. That can't help me while here.
That's the same thing.
But Jota Bagara can't tell you the water. He can't pour one naked the water back to kill on money. You know they get people the pressure. Husband not working. I live in Joseph. I even made 1,000 a lot. I even made 400 a lot profit. Let me come and go. Children waiting for me. You are Jota Bagara. Where will be our result next year? We wouldn't even 1 year. What will be our result the following year?
Okay, thank you so much. What's your name? What's your name?
My name is Patience Mane.
Patience Mane. You selling the market here?
Yes.
What you selling at the here?
Yes.
What's your name?
No market. Can't get some. I go look for an season.
You go look for the market, you see some?
I see food, call it food price. The way up, you not understand ourselves. When you go to there, you buy another price. When you come, you buy a different price. So the money I can put it back on my.
Also, the money you carry to the cold storage.
They put it back on my. Very rich.
How much for the fish?
You buy snapper 14,000. What is to buy? 10,000, 8,000. Buy the 14,000. One cartoon snapper 14,000. So we beg the government. We ask y'all to help us to beg our government. We say you keep to rescue us. But the rescue that you're doing that we're not understanding it. And when they pull the police on the street, our boyfriend they're not bringing nothing to us again. They say they can't rescue us. Why they cause a motor not running? They were not doing they are breaking the government. We the poor people, they must find place for us that we want people to scare our clothes. They got poor people, they got rich people in the town. Some of all we not got notes from the South God. And that basically we do, we not understand our children went to school. Our children, when we can't sell the market, we can't make a damn. They say rescue, but we're not understanding the rescue team. So they were taking them from all of the street for smoking, for drugs and things. But I think you see them now. All of them turn to Zoom. They can stay in the freeze.
So the drugs are to you?
Rampant now, a more than rampant.
Okay.
The drugs is rampant. Some of them almost 20% on the street because of Zuni.
The zombie drugs?
Yeah, the Zuni that they bring in Jota Bagara. Because we are trying to sell our Kush. But now Zuni, when he said I see that we are so sticking at it. So we ask him to please, we the parent of our boys children, we ask him to please help us to make our children to leave Zuni. Because he said he came to change things. And no change, we not understand our land. Police people getting our keke motor back, hata. Police people beating our children on the street. They say they should raise that, they should become over there, everything they do. But what police people home killing? That just one thing we just getting dropping like that. Tell him, don't Napa, tell him sorry. We're not taking somebody out for the country. So we should tell our president to help we the poor people.
Selling money, how's the business?
We get God and go for it. We don't let you tell God take you for. But money ain't in the country now.
In process.
For now, but how should we
talk
tell you
school?
that before we're all
Because school full the people of Boakai. Yes. Lord told me how Lord told people that have been having 45 years experience. And see what's going on here. See what's going on here.
What's going on here? You want to lock the camera?
It's very tough. Very tough.
When you say things are tough, what do you mean?
To get money, young man.
You want to lock the camera?
To get money. You see the town?
To get money high right now?
One. Yes. See the US rate. And the man with a 45 years experience, it's just a bluff. For nothing experience there. For nothing experience, Boakai brought you to the people here. You see? When you see any silver police running behind you, taking your market, how people eat, just my stomach open now. School just tell my stomach open. And I want for you to go and tell Boakai, you are from school, you tell Boakai, you should put your experience into use. Put your experience into use. We can see your experience. 45 years experience, but more. Agriculturalist, you can see what it meant to people.
But just finally, do you think the economic hardship you're talking about is the fault of the government, or is just the reality as per what's happening across the world?
If you get experience, we should come with experience. Come with experience. Now you have more for the 5 years experience. Guess what on the dogger? He got no experience. That's so nothing for the first experience. Got the people.
Okay, thank you very much. Why your name?
My name is Favor.
Okay. Okay, Favor. Okay, so what you will say to your government?
The country is so hard for us and our parents. We are not going to school or children. We are saying, but this time, my mother said 20 o'clock to finish. It can be hard. My mother not affording for me to send me to school. So we want for the government to make everything so for us, for our mother to afford to send us to school.
You going to school?
No.
You're not going to school right now?
Yeah.
You said what's your name, Favor? So what kind of business is your mom doing?
Kobo.
She's doing Kobo business. She's selling across there, all the way on the other side. Yeah. Your man know like talking to Spoon TV right now.
No.
And you want the government to do to improve the country, so things can get easier with your parents, and so you can go to school.
Yeah.
No money in the country. The country very hard. Even before I think Joey turns out better because we got 1 or 2. But so the new people getting power, the speakership, we are having 2 speakers. The artificial speaker and the real speaker. The real speaker just resign. But they put in our parliament, they get law for the country. They just seeking a set interest on the ways, on the committee, so they forget about the country. They do all type of stuff. Spoil the country image abroad. Can you imagine? You look at the capital building, catch your fire burning. What the men and they're fighting for power. No see.
Just well on the dogger. He got no experience. That's so nothing for the first experience. Got the people.
Okay, thank you very much. Why your name?
My name is Favor.
Okay. Okay, Favor. Okay, so what you will say to your government?
The country is so hard for us and our parents. We are not going to school or children. We are saying, but this time, my mother said 20 o'clock to finish. It can be hard. My mother not affording for me to send me to school. So we want for the government to make everything so for us, for our mother to afford to send us to school.
You going to school?
No.
You're not going to school right now?
Yeah.
You said what's your name, Favor? So what kind of business is your mom doing?
Kobo.
She's doing Kobo business. She's selling across there, all the way on the other side.
Yeah.
Your man know like talking to Spoon TV right now.
No.
And you want the government to do to improve the country, so things can get easier with your parents, and so you can go to school.
Yeah.
No money in the country.
My mother not affording for me to send me to school. So we want for the government to make everything so for us, for our mother to afford to send us to school.
You going to school?
No.
You're not going to school right now?
Yeah.
You said what's your name, Favor? So what kind of business is your mom doing?
Kobo.
She's doing Kobo business. She's selling across there, all the way on the other side.
Yeah.
Your man know like talking to Spoon TV right now.
No.
And you want the government to do to improve the country, so things can get easier with your parents, and so you can go to school.
Yeah.
No money in the country. The country very hard. Even before I think Joey turns out better because we got 1 or 2. But so the new people getting power, the speakership, we are having 2 speakers. The artificial speaker and the real speaker. The real speaker just resign. But they put in our parliament, they get law for the country. They just seeking a set interest on the ways, on the committee, so they forget about the country. They do all type of stuff. Spoil the country image abroad. Can you imagine? You look at the capital building, catch your fire burning. What the men and they're fighting for power. No see what
But why do you think things are hard in the country? What do you think is responsible for the harsh economic situation? Is it the fault of the government, or is it the other aspect that has to do with the fact that hardship will always be around?
No, the government, for me, what I know is the government not having contact.
Contact?
Yeah, the president, because if you look at the president cried up or University of Labrador or PSC, he got nobody outside that you know. He said as a problem, he never exposed himself because he's a man, he's very savage. He never show himself to people. But for me, what I noticed, the president attended LU and got PSC degree, so he had no connection outside. One of the meeting, bang.
You think that's the reason why there's an economic hardship in the country?
And the judges system in the country not fair. So no one can look at them living money and bringing abroad and invest because abroad law is very fragile. They respect the law.
When it comes to the business, things are not really improving because the economic system is very high. Money is not coming in. Okay. People are not doing business that before.
Okay.
Yeah.
People not doing business that before.
Yeah.
So money not coming in that before.
Yeah, money not coming in.
Okay, let's talk about the exchange rate, for example. What's the exchange rate right now?
The exchange rate gone to 200.
200?
Yeah.
When was the last time you changed money for 200?
Yeah, quite recently, like day before yesterday, I changed money for 200.
How is business with you?
Business is difficult right now.
Business is difficult.
Yeah.
What do you think is responsible for this? Do you think it's the fault of the government, or you think it's just the economic reality across the world? These things are happening.
I think it's the government because the government need to put mechanism into place to make the economic condition better for the people. So I'll blame the government.
Okay. So you think the government is at fault?
Yeah.
What do you make of the economic situation in the country?
Everything is very hard. Just fortunate to make level at all.
I'm Willie Zoe,
Okay.
chairman of Banana Island.
So how do you call this place? Banana Island?
Yeah, Banana Island, Banana
So
Island.
where does Banana Island start from?
It's from right
Oh, from right here?
Yeah, go that place. Yeah.
The entire Banana Island.
yeah,
Why did you call this place Banana Island?
Because we surrounded by water. You see there? That water, yeah. So now you see the pool water coming from so, but it get come up here, so it's surrounded from the island.
Oh wow. Now, how is business with you?
As we are talking to you, business is hard. Business is hard. Doesn't collect. Thank God you reason is.
With people who are accused of committing crimes against the United States government. Ask Mr. Witherspoon. And he saw it, he talked about it. He said, I've never seen that man in a long while. Because it's commonsensical. When you have the bravery, the audacity to commit crimes against the United States government, you are not my friend. People who commit crimes against the United States government are not my friend. So since Mr. Witherspoon was accused of committing this crime against the United States government, I have never associated myself with him. Because I think he's a dangerous man. Tonight, he proved me right and proved many other Liberians right that he is a mean character, that he's a dangerous man, that he's a blatant and a bad-faced liar. And people who go on that show, maybe they just go there for the formality. This man should not be influencing Liberian politics. He should be ashamed of himself. Mr. Witherspoon should be ashamed of himself.
Kindly hit for us.
Come and lie on the
please.
friend because he tells the truth about you. I'm saying things that are truthful. The American government accused you of committing crime. So if you can be accused of committing crime to lie on somebody, it's an easy thing. Please. That's what you did tonight. You tried to lie on me and study me. So, brother, does somebody reach out to ask you a favor? How does that make it wrong? How? I didn't ask you a favor when you were accused of committing crime. You pass around to be the richest man in our community. So if I reach out to you, so why? Let's assume for the sake of argument that I reach out to say, oh my man, yes, please help me with something. How is that a crime? How? Like the Bible would say, right? If you haven't asked anybody for favor before, then fine, you can go ahead. But I never knew this man to be a dangerous criminal. So when I got to know him to be somebody who has committed crime against the United States government, I distanced myself from him. Let a man show one interaction between he and myself since he was accused of committing crime.
Kindly hit for
even
us
to
the
go
share
on their
button,
show.
please.
I've never been on the show since you were accused of committing crime. Never. I've never been on the show since you were accused of committing crime. Never. I only went on that show tonight because I have some decent respect for Francois Chonewe, who invited me to have a conversation about a sister called Charlie, who I believe brings a lot to the table to serve the Liberian people. She's a young professional woman. She has strong intellectual gravitas. She understands legal issues. She will inspire many young women to be like her. She can bring a lot to the table. Her selection is in keeping with the election laws. 30% for political party participation. A clever way to have our women engrafted into the national politics. So yes, I tried to stay with the sister. I tried to say some flowery thing about the sister. And then the other deliberate lie he told that, oh, I went to Kumi people. And he said, man, listen, man, I'm not daft like you. Empty-headed, con guy who made money all sort of dodgy way, established radio station and buying radio station all over the place. The American government booked you, pens down, and you want to take other people, other decent people with you? You want to take other decent people with you? Is that what you do? Is that what you do? It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. You know, you are a dangerous disgrace. That's why I see now. I see why all the brothers left the show. I think I made a mistake. So even go on the show, that show, I declined the offer because what guy? I never even expected that you would be on the show. Because anybody who has shame will never go on that show with the crime that you've been accused of committing. And you and all, Witherspoon, we want to influence Liberian politics with that kind of level of crime who worry over your head. To say somebody beg you for money, if it is a crime, then let me see which court will prosecute that crime. You are a disgrace. Even if I beg you for money, what does that mean? What kind of man is this? The man is a disgusting disgrace. You go and steal people money. You go and do fake certificate. American government accuse you of committing crime. You say, oh, the man should not say it because one time when he came to America, I gained 1,500. 1,500? You think that 1,500 been keeping me out? You better think that what a silly lie is this?
Is that what we came here for? You answer that. The people are running behind cars and running behind to make sure that we can protect the vote. And make sure that people will get up in the morning to go vote. They will stay online forever. They will say, I will cast my vote because I believe that we need children to have a better education. I will cast my vote for Joseph Boakai because the hospital got to be reformed. I will cast my vote for Joseph Boakai because all those construction companies that were so damn corrupt during 6 years of George Monrovia, we will not use them again. But you turn around and give them 22 million, they say it's 8.9. You want us to believe it. There goes Western Cluster. There goes Western Cluster. There goes Asalamita. Our people still sleeping in tent. Something like the container tent that why our people sleeping in. And you still giving Asalamita the best deal ever. There go Putu Mountain, B Mountain.
Welcome to all. Welcome,
Yes,
welcome, my people.
these guys will vote for us again. They are so damn
Please
stupid.
do us a favor by hitting for us the share button.
No. Don't use Joseph Boakai as a cover. Not because we love him. Not because we say yes, he will bring a change. And the old man sat on the document this way. Then Sylvester Griswold can go there and change it. And keep the old man's signature. And we change the whole thing. And is that why we were champions and said, no sleeping. Election, no sleeping. Election tarry. Protect the vote. For Sylvester Griswold to come and take 500,000 for national social security, for Mamaka to come and bring F-moving equipment illegally in the country and say we don't care about PPCC.
Well, fellow Liberians, home and abroad, it's a privilege again for us to be on here. And we want to use this time to welcome each and every one of you. Today is going to be very interesting as it's going to be sad. And I want you to brace yourself because some of the videos that we're going to be showing here, I hope Facebook do not block or restrict the page. I'm very sure they are not going to restrict the page. But it is very concerning. It is scary. I want to welcome all of you. All of you. Justina Harris, you are welcome. Jonas Zopuga, thank you for joining us. My own lovely leader and sister, Orito Tukpa, you are highly welcome. Michelle, thank you so much for joining us. David, thank you so much. We appreciate your presence. Wilenke Samaulu, I want to welcome my own mother, my own aunt, and Madam Yassa Sharif. You are highly welcome, Mama. I appreciate you. It's been a while. I want to thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much. I hope you are doing great, well, and fine. I'm so excited seeing you because I know how very supportive you are to this particular revolution and to what we do. You are one person who encouraged me behind the scene. I recognize your presence, Mama, and I want to appreciate you. Thank you so much. I want to welcome our ambassador there. That is Venetia's Junior Bar. Venetia's Junior Bar, you are welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you. We want to say thank you, and we hope that you are doing great, well, and fine. Thank you so much. Kindly help us to join and also share, all of you. We want to appreciate you. Fatu, how are you, Mama? I want to appreciate you. Thank you so much. I mean, so wonderful people joining us. We want to say thank you. Fellow Liberians, I was thinking about something yesterday, and it was so comical but serious to me. A man who could not afford to send himself to hospital. Listening, oh, a man who could not afford to send himself to hospital. That somebody got to literally help him. His Excellency President Dr. George Manawia got to help this man to live, to be who he is today. That the men are treating Liberian people bad. That honor his regime, our mothers have been refused for going to hospital, that they gave him birth on the road. A man who yesterday could not even afford to go to any good hospital in Liberia. That he was basically at his house, people treating him because he could not afford to go to hospital. That a man now today he has become president. They holding our mother then hostage in JFK. They say when they pay, they will not move from there. Whoever thought that this man, who served as vice president for 12 years, could not even afford to feed himself, that people have to literally help him. People have to help him. I don't want you to believe what I'm saying, because the videos are here. That people had to help him to get food to eat. Whoever thought that this man honor his regime, that he will be taking bread from people's mouth? Whoever thought that? You ever thought of that? That this man who turned his house into a parking lot, that this particular man today, Liberians will be suffering, honor his regime, and he will not even show any empathy. You ever thought of that? You ever thought that this man, who yesterday people were helping him literally to eat, to live, this man called Joseph Numa Boakai, you ever thought that this man by the name of Joseph Numa Boakai, who could not afford to pour himself in hospital for even 1 week, the man who was neglected by his own political party, whoever thought that this man would treat Liberian the way he's treating them? Whoever thought of that? Nobody, I believe. Absolutely nobody. We just warm me, or don't worry, we'll soon start the show. We'll soon start. This to tell you that today the show will be hot. A man who literally people have to. He was almost doing feasible lie. Yo, please help me. Hello, please help me, my people. Whoever thought that this man will behave in this manner to our people? A man who people will send food for him to eat, that he will neglect the very people who aided him. I don't want you to believe. Listening to this clip that I'm about to play, if you think that I'm lying, listen to this. Let me bring this right here, and I want you to listen to this. Listen to this. When I even start a show here, we just warm me up.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Spoon TV.
Good afternoon. Eric Thompson.
This story of Joseph Numa Boakai. Don't believe me first. Just listen to this story.
Be a dancing commander.
Can you tell us what brought you to the station?
My main reason here is that I was disappointed in the
Y'all please send me some
to handle issue of such
emojis.
men who
Y'all please send me
stood
some
by
good
you when they say
emojis.
you
Send me
cannot
the
be
love
a
sign.
citizen of this country.
I come away, yo, because I know the
That's
men,
physically
the
fit.
unity party men, they can't give up. Yeah, I begging you, my people. I begging you. What I want us to do is you can send me some, heart emojis. You can send me some, thumbs up. I begging you, send me some good emojis, please, so as not to disturb the video. Thank you so very kindly. Thank you. I want to appreciate you. Let's go back and do what we are supposed to do right here. Okay, please.
Flippy, your dead
So
body.
here,
Don't say we'll go by that dead body, we'll stand by that body and make sure that body will rise up and take all the land.
yeah, let me
And
carry
we
this
did
back.
extremely well.
Good afternoon.
They describe Joseph Newman Boakai as a dead body. No, it's not me. That his own people. Whoever believed that this dead body who President we are helped to resurrect, that this man today will plan an assassination against President Weah. That today this man will sit down and say, y'all refuse pregnant women that are going to the hospital. It ain't got money, you're putting outside. Let them give birth on the side of the road. The one who enter the hospital, maybe they pay the first $50 when they go there, they ain't got money, y'all seize them, y'all hold them. Let the hospital be hostage center. Whoever thought of that? But listening to this.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Spoon TV.
Good afternoon.
Can you,
Eric Thompson, GMB Advanced Team Commander.
can you tell us what brought you to the station?
Listening.
My main reason here is that I was disappointed in the authority that we have to handle issue of such men who stood by you when they say you cannot be a president of this country. You're not physically fit. You're sleepy. You're a dead body. Don't say we'll go by that dead body, we'll stand by that body and make sure that body will rise up and take all the land. And we did extremely well. We're talking all over, in all the counties, butchers, in the rain, in the darkness. We're threatening them all. I especially are disappointed in our own brother who today he have turned against us. Charles Jacobs Johnson. To send the Liberia National Police to come attack us. We want to talk to the men, advance them, gentlemen, no protest. You guys just come and summon peacefully and then hold your poster to just call the attention of the president of the Republic of Liberia. So that he can know exactly the struggle that we went through. Many of us are grieving. We are shedding tears. It's not right for this nation. It's so sad to say. For our father, who is the president of this nation, to be there and see people misleading him, not telling him the truth. Those that are around him, they're not honest to him. They lie to him every day. They say, your boys, we have placed them to places, various job sites, up to person. People who did not struggle with us, who did not suffer to bring you to presidency. They're the ones surviving and they're the ones enjoying. What's about us? Who stood the ground? They threatened us in fire. Everybody was afraid to carry the president at night in fire. I stood. I said, after the program, we will take the president fire. I will leave tonight from Kolahun with my men. I will enter in fire. I will put fire under control. In the morning, the president will arrive. And I did it.
Right. So we are here.
Oh, wow.
We are here. We are here. My people, we are here. And like I said, we will be playing you videos. We'll be playing you clips. You know, when we come here, our duty is to bring you the facts. But on this note, I want to welcome my brother. How are you, Chief? Jake, how's everything,
Chief.
sir?
Yeah, cool. Yeah, into the follower. Thank God. It's probably the month coming to end now. Yes. So to the follower, you have to share this video. This platform is your platform. So thank you, Brother Sherry. I saw your deliberation yesterday on King's FM. Yeah, you and bro doing a great job.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You too, thank you so much for everything you continue to do. We really, really appreciate you. And to our followers, we want to say thanks to all of you for what you continue to do. Again, hit for us the share button. Let's have a very wonderful time today. And I can assure you, we're going to be very good. But my brother, let's hear from you. What do you have on your end? Just give us a 1 minute of your
Yeah,
intro while we get ready
yeah,
to bring
not
what
too
we're supposed
much.
to bring.
I like what I told these people, the follower, you help to share this video. They go across the world, Liberia, outside of Liberia. I'm surprised, Prince. Facebook is in the social media era now is empty. 2 years into Joseph Boakai presidency, I'm too surprised why it empty. If the people were delivering, you will see the diehard of the Unity Party, they will be coming here spraying propaganda. But you see, while the debate is over, I told people the debate is over because George Weah ruled the country for 6 years. We know what he did in the country. Disregard all that propaganda that was spreading because they were in opposition. They wanted to come to power. They spread all that gibberish, smear campaign. Today, they took the mantle of authority. 2 years now. Next month, September, almost 2 years now into their presidency. You cannot even see that fingerprint in the country. The only thing they're doing, you laying it all there. I was saying the video, there's not a propaganda channel yet. No. We're not the Henry co-starting days. No, this is a different ball game because we supported somebody that ruled the country. So we compare everything that 12 years, that balance 6 years in George Weah. So the debate, they can never put food on this debate. Let lead that last. No, reality setting in now. So pray the debate is over. I already seen it. But when I get on my plate now, I was too surprised. They flop in the Tika 9 Japan, that Japan trip. I saw the video circulating executive mansion website. They invited, I think through Jeremiah Kuhn, they invited a senator from the Democratic Party, Ravner Wagner. So that one of my topic I would discuss a hole in that particular thing. You know what make it easy now for us, Prince? Not like Henry Costa in days when we were spraying that gibberish that last. Nobody was fact checking them. Nobody was calling a hero. No, this time about hero is reality setting in now. Today, anything they're doing now, we'll check behind it. Because I tell you, the war is digital last now. Everything, people get everything to that fingerprint now, to that hands now, the social media, they did. So anything, you cannot lie. If you lie, they will fact check you, they will debunk your lie. So that's why they're finding it tough, they're finding it hard now to spread that gibberish on social media. That propaganda not working, no matter what. You cannot be in government, your propaganda work. That's my main topic. That's my main topic. Yeah, that's one of my main topic. Because everybody talking about in Republic of Liberia. Yeah, so I will go depth into that whole visit. Why you ready for?
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, my brother. My people, somebody will say, "You're getting S on the Unity Party." Excuse my French. You're getting shit. To the extent that the Liberian National Police has now become another propaganda mechanism. They get radio station on our own. They open podcast now like the way we get podcasts. To defend the government, my people, a rough. And I will borrow this from Isaac. You can lie your way to power, but you can lie to lead. To lead is physical. The one you are doing, that was theoretical aspect of it. You lying, you talking. Oh, we'll do this. We'll turn the country into this. Oh, nobody will walk in the street. The children they will not walk in the street again. Oh, no child will say. Oh, if I were mother, then they will not say again. We'll do this. We'll be hospital in every community. Every community will be hospital. All that thing you said, it was theoretical. Now that you are in power, it is practical.
Yes.
You've gone 2 years. We have not seen your full-step. You condemned President Weah and said President Weah was being sour. That's what you said.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
You were being. But since you took power as President Joseph Numa Boakai, we are yet to see the highway that you build. We are yet to see it. We are yet to see the sidewalk. You told us that everything that was happening in the country, it was bad. When President Wilson was selling rice for $13, you say the people were suffering. When President Weah was giving out money to our market women, instead of going to the bank with high interest, President Weah said, let's put money down so we can give it to women to go and take money from the government with small interest and say, just said our bad thing President Weah was doing.
Exactly.
So we were paying the children school fees, WAS fees, Saturday class fees for them to pass. Just said about thing he was doing. Y'all will do it better. Hey, now you can. Our children failing just like guinea pig around here. The children they can't even go to school. You said the children they will have the opportunity to go to school, but guess where the children are? They're doing real work now. They are crushing rock.
Yeah.
Rock. That's why they're crushing. No. Don't even believe what I am saying. Let's show you this video so that you can see it. That rock. At least during President Weah time, they were going to school. They were in school. Some of them, when they finished from school, even though the government was stopping them for not selling, but some of them they will go sit down near their man there. Even when they come from school. But now they are not even going to school. You know what they're doing? They're busting rock. Let hear. No, when we talk, some of you think that we lying or we just want to talk. Here is it. Look, y'all look there. Our children are the busting rock. You see that? Look there and see. These are the children.
This is not an AR video. It's reality.
Definitely.
We'll tell you here.
It's not AR. This is a reality. And listen to what Joseph Newman Boakai said. He said, our children will not be in the street no more. Listen to this. You see that?
We not allow small children to tell market when they should be in school. They should be in school. We're not allow those young ladies just go in the street whole day yourself. The money you make can't even buy rice. We can't do it. We want to put dignity on our people.
Okay. Let me just stop right here. My brother Jake, we want to look at our first discussion on police brutality. This is very concerning. This is very serious. This is very scary. As we speak to you, my brother, it is as if the report that came for Liberia that talk about police brutality is as if the people say, oh, okay, now we come and do it now. Now we come and get worse into it. I don't know. I have a video that I want to show, but I'm judging myself. I don't want for them to block it. But my brother, police brutality is getting even worse than ever before. What is your take in Liberia? What is going on with this police brutality in Liberia? Knowing very well that the international community condemn these things. But the men, they're not listening. They tend to fuck out. Let me see if I can play this video. But let's hear from you, my brother, while we try to, I don't know if I can play this video.
Yeah, but Prince, these people they never came in this country to govern. Everywhere in less than 2 years now, almost 2 years now, everywhere the thing is tough for them financially. Prince, I told people, we can debate any day. Liberia is broke. I don't know your economic expert in the country, what kind of graduate. They might not bring lies to the Liberian people. We all are Liberians. It's a tough time in our country. We are the heavy crossroad. The country is broke financially. The past government, you can know that the country was broke. Little bit. Oh no, George, we are reality. Because Georgia was going all around the world. Elisa proved it to the international community. During early time, the place you know that the country was broke. It was long time ago. This is a broad nation. Foreign direct investment. Oh no, Ellen Johnson said it was over $3 to $5 billion. International community on that ground. United Nations on early at that time. spending $150 million a year. So I always debate this thing. I will argue with Liberian people. Oh, we are a rich nation. Probably before. Long time ago, during the Turbo era, they taught me the Turbo era down. Maybe later or some era. The country probably will you can see because our population was less. Because you know what we're feeding a pinch now in the Republic of Liberia. Two people have broken it down. Reality. When the Turbo era, the population was 1.1 million. So our vast resources, the industrialized nation were building, that the Germany, all these people were building. So they needed the most valuable asset of our country, was the iron ore. But we never neutralized it the right way. The Swedish American company came, they cajoled the Liberian people, signed how many years of contract, dug down our resources, now make us still taking the balance. I tell people, the country was a poor country. I want to bet people, they must put money up front. Our timber industry, before was $1 billion industry, multi-billion-dollar industry. You cut all your trees during Charleston era. How many years ago now? You never plant trees. As you cut one tree, you plant like 5 or 6 trees. It takes years for that trees then to grow big to that amount of logging company. So they say we discover new resources through the survey. What are the resources? The magnesium, all these things. For me, that's also flat. And we have all these things there. We know the country, man. We know our country. We know the country. Country is broke. It's difficult. We cannot depend on the international community for money. The country is broke. Our budget never reached, the country budget never reached $1 billion before, since our funding. The legislature will pass 700 million, 800 million. We never reach $1 billion. Now you say you're a rich country. We never reach. The population growing now until we're feeding the hardship now. A lot of the population was less. Thought they need the cajole Liberian people. The management resources at that time, the population was less at that time. As the population grow now, we've seen it. I can still remember perfectly. So even thought they were scared. And how they brought our family planning story. Family planning. They brought family planning. They took it from America. They brought out family planning for women to not deliver, to not get planted children because they knew. They knew. I tell people I sent it to book before. I sent it to some. There was a stealing. They knew that the Liberian resources will slow down. So at that time, the guys were smart people. They brought out formation. They brought out that rhetoric to the Liberian people. We shouldn't have many. Our beautiful women shouldn't have many children. Because they knew that this day will come. They're not living no more. And the day is here now. So the country is tough. You need to take job register all around the world. You know it. We depend on the MCC scorecard, all these things. Miller, he was all over the Arab world fighting for money. 70,000 salary, would that be every year? 70,000 salary needs to be tough for the government. Wow, is it why they harm on us? Oh no, at least the wage bill was high. Somewhere when they came to power, through the World Bank and all the monetary institutions, they said, no, listen to me. If you continue on their wage bill, your country will crumble. That they advanced to give the government or the CDC, somewhere when they put it in place. That had a proper harmonization and today, like people don't know, you harmonize my pay, we harmonize your vote. Since that harmonization was introduced by the United Joseph Boakai, they carry salary up. If they try it, the country will crumble. So we are a poor nation. And the police brutality, for me, Prince, they're doing it to intimidate people until the 2029 election. It was not like that before. Ono Patrick Suru, we saw it. Ono Patrick Suru never see that kind of brutality. Why is going on now? That's the question for the Liberian people. But what we need to do, we that in the West, for the peace of that land, we need to catalog every video. The police director from the living Liberia. Let me tell you the truth. All our parents, all the people, their family, they living outside. How you embarrass the country that govern the country, you crack it down because the police getting less pay. So please, we at a crossroad. It's very, very difficult. I don't know. They know that statement that came from the department or from America. They didn't know it. So they do anything they want to do. So you see what? So Prince, we're in a serious trouble. I don't know how we need to international community. We need special awareness. Special awareness. That's the only way. Then they will tell the Boakai government when I proceed that kind of way.
Look at the kind of stake they guy want knock on the man here. Sorry, look at the kind of stake they guy using. Look at the stake the police man using to one knock it that somebody got to hold it and say, hey, okay, they got. Look there. Look at what they're doing. About 7 to look at the amount of police office just on one person. Look at the stake. Just look at the stake he want you. Somebody got to hold it. Look.
If you see the similar story, the George Floyd story in America, that when the police start on that man Nick, similar thing like this.
Look at this stake here, my people.
In that police brutality brought all the Black Lives Matter story in the war today concerning George Floyd in America. Heavy police brutality. This we live in a modern era. How can the government proceed in this kind of way? And the State Department already warned you. You should set down your human rights record, cracking down on human appearance, journalists, all these things. The people will never listen. It need Prince. I would always tell people it need radical form to protest, especially the bunch of liberators in America. Yes, to protest. Yes, to private protest to the White House or the State Department. That's the only way these people will be checked. That's for me. That's the only way. Or else it will always continue.
You know, my brother, it is sad, like I said from the beginning, that police have now joined the propaganda arm of government. And some of these things are happening because the government have failed. And everybody is seeing what is happening now. There is no way you can lie to the people. So even class reload is not helping them no more. The class reload is not helping them no more. To the extent they say, no, we got to get police involved. We got to get police involved for the police to clean their own knee. Now, it's like everybody, let me go for the sunny here. Everybody now talking. Everybody now trying to print themselves fine. Because what you're doing is now clear. The people are getting to see it. The people are getting to know. You can no longer lie to the people of Liberia. No. You can no longer lie to them. It is clear about what you are doing. The people know. Let me bring this thing here. Liberia National Police. Okay.
But why they having podcasts? Why? To spread lies.
And that's what
because people flagging that. But video all on them. Video all on this. Everybody got smartphone in their hand.
Let me just show this one here to our people. Let me show this here to our people. Here is it. The police now they get serial. Let their podcast here. You see the police podcast. You see here. They get radio station now. Let's just go further and see. You see there?
Oh, the traffic is. How is the traffic? Is it moving slowly?
Yeah, the traffic
so that we can have our.
You see there? They say they get show now.
Okay, that Gregory come establish it.
You see there?
Unit in the public
and the reason why they are doing this is to try to deceive the public. Because the public know already of their brutality, what they are doing. The kind of thing that they are involved with. So they think that by so doing, they can help to print the government image. But look, like you said, everybody in Liberia, so generally when you get phone in your hand, the people now know. So you let it go and all your guys cry reload And you're getting other one to you go and open more. You go and open more. This is just to tell you that look, the government is losing it. You cannot lie your way to lead the people. You lie your way to power. You can lie to lead. The reality step in now. The reality now and I step in.
Yeah, 2 years
The
now.
level of police violence that we see can also be attributed to the way they are treated. No patient. Because what they expected, the lies that they were told, are not working for them again. They're not working. They lie to them, say, oh, don't worry, we'll come, we'll carry your your salary up. The least police officer will be making $300. But now look at what is happening. If I tell you now for the past 2 months, police have not taken pay, you will not believe it. I'm telling you. 2 months. A friend of mine told me that they more when it end, then they say they want double A to get everything together and give it in one dose. Police have not taken pay. So you can see the anger in the police, they are also transferring it to the citizens.
Yes.
What happened? So at the end of the day, when you call a police officer for them to even respond on a crime scene, my brother at war, they can't respond. They cannot respond. They can't. When they go there and happen to see a victim, when you give them small money, they become brutal. They're like rebel faction. The police now is seriously compromised. You cannot have the police in Liberia now to be a real police because they have compromised it.
Let me ask you the way they paying deaf ear to the State Department report to you. What you think? What kind of awareness that the Liberian people will do inside and outside of the country that they will flag and then they will call the Unity Party president and the government to book. You think we sit down quietly? Let me tell you, we sit down quietly. Let me tell you something. The former president, the child said on there, I remember vividly during that time when it was students, there were powerful people during that time in America. He led a protest in Washington, D.C. People are going to lead protest. All our countries doing it. Iran, a lot of people lead protests. You remember the Gaza, the Israel Gaza story? People live in protest. While Liberian people sitting down, the country traveling on the wrong path, other than just sitting, they can't do awareness.
Well, you are right. But
awareness can strengthen they will flag the country. They will call the president to book. Greco get a lot of things to lose. They get
and that's what we are doing here. Sure. That's what we are doing here, my brother, to the extent that, the government is escaping from the reality. Do you know that the government saying the reason why people suffering in Liberia because Liberia too noisy? So they come and close down churches that get loudspeaker?
That way left with the churches there now.
No. The government is saying that Liberia is noisy. The reason why they are not providing job is because Liberia noisy. The reason why they are not building roads is because Liberia is noisy. The government is saying that no, does that mean the government is saying the reason why things is the way it is in Liberia, or not just anyone Boakai, he can build road, he can provide job, he can give our students. It's because the country noisy. That's what the government is saying.
Wait, so you will crack down on it? You will crack down on churches?
My brother, maybe they think I'm talking.
Listen, let me inform the Unity Party people. Let me inform that dummy said with a low IQ said. If you crack down on the Christian principle in our country, the country will crumble. That particular country will crumble.
My brother, they think I'm talking. Let me play the video for our people.
You will crack down on Christian. You crack down on the churches for what? They cross the line.
Let me play the video for our people. Here we bring them the facts. I want you guys to listen to the EPA director of what he's saying.
He's a joker.
Instead of finding solution to the problem, they are adding more problem over problem. Just listening to this. This is about 1 minute. Let's listen clearly. What the government saying? The country noisy. Yes.
The country is noisy. You know that, right? Okay, very, very soon. The noise pollution. The country is noisy. You know that, right? Our country is noisy. And for that reason, sometimes we inadvertently speak loud. Because we used to kind of noise. What are in the market? Somebody get playing loudspeaker almost non-stop. Or what are the religious churches non-stop in terms of crusade? Every night is tarry and students can study around the areas. We are coming with that. And we're going to enforce it. You can't get me causing noise. Okay, let me tell you something.
You hear, Jake?
Listen, keep this video. Keep this video.
The
Keep
message
this video.
one student failing, according to him.
He's a Muslim?
No, I think he's a Christian. He's the deputy. He's the boss for the EPA. They call him Paulo.
Where EPA got that now they know like red nurses?
Yeah, the message
that now they know.
The country knows that our international community can help Liberia. Because the country knows it. Because people can be causing
Nigeria then making it the most noisy country in Africa.
Well, I don't know, but according to our EPS people, you know, our own government in Liberia, just like Human Burger government, say the country too noisy. That's why the children feeling. The country too noisy.
I think the EPA guy won't work again. I think he will lose.
People listening to this. Yes, it.
The country is noisy. You know that, right?
Our
country is noisy. And for that reason, sometimes we inadvertently speak loud. Because we used to kind of noise. What are in the market? Somebody get playing loudspeaker almost non-stop. Or what are the religious churches non-stop in terms of crusade? Every night is tarry and students can study around the areas.
Yeah, yeah. You just say now, yeah.
The religion people can answer. They never come to answer that guy.
My brother, all we can do is just to put the information out here to our people. But what the government is saying, the government is saying,
let me inform that EPA boss, environmental boss, protection boss, whatsoever. Let me get you covered. Let me warn you. Just recently, in South Korea, the president of Korea, Lee, the president of Korea, Lee, tried to crack down on Christianity. The Christian in South Korea, he went to the Oval Office to meet Donald Trump for them to set up business or trade deal. Donald Trump confronting. He said, listen to me. Anybody can go to the video, the Oval Office. The Korean leader visited the Oval Office. And he said, I heard that you're cracking down on Christianity, on Christian. And you should investigate at you. Lucky, where the guys ain't coming government, that not to stop people from developing the country.
Well, according to the EPA, that noise making the children the fail. That noise making the international community they ain't investing in Liberia. That is noise making how you call Joseph Newman Boakai. Anytime you go, you can bring nothing.
But a lot of people, where they got them on they kind of EPA got in the honor mine. They honor mine. Probably the kingdom, the government to honor mine the Joseph Boakai government. How can you say you crack down on churches? Even that statement he made, he is serious trouble. How can you crack down on the thing we live by? This is part of since independent. You always say like a Christian country. Then who are you? It's a joke, man. It's a joke. If you're just trying to brag.
You know, when I posted this, there are many people who said, I think about 2 weeks ago, I posted this and they had a meeting. The people we had in there call us and say, my man, the government coming clamp down on churches and mosques. They wait in the morning, you know, sometimes in area where you get the mosques, then, you know, they call for prayer. Sometimes, you know, using the loudspeaker or when you're having crusade, they say they coming put ban to crusade on street. They street crusade and whatever, you know, the way people can go on the street and go preach, they coming ban it.
You will not let that particular man pray, sorry to say, you will not live in Liberia. They will, what? The man he's working for, the man in the Baptist church.
But ain't the man told you that he dancing with the devil? The devil has instructed him to ensure that the churches remain closed because they're causing
But what
noise.
happened? But where the jail on there today? Where the Christian? Where the group? Where they all the guys are worshiping the devil for true now? So they want to try to eliminate Christianity in our country?
Okay, okay.
No, they won't bow for me. So the Christian, they is listen. When they hear the kind of thing, when they you know, like people are just gullible society, the weak people. How can this kind of man make that statement? He's still in power. He's still that they play the whole country to the walk to that main house, that particular main house, and tell the president, you putting that man down today. Where he coming from? Since 1847, the great people rule the country, top of them rule the country, top men rule the country. A lot of North in our country. They stop them from developing. They stop them from doing a job. That the North will stop you from bringing millions of dollars in the country to bring. It's a joke, man. Let us start to implement it, and then we'll see what will happen.
This is troubling and it is serious. Very troubling and serious. For us to have how you call a man who working in the government under a government where the president say he be deacon. For the man to say the church is causing noise that why the children failing. People making noise that why the government can get investor. That why we hearing so.
Prince, I'm cutting you off. You saw what the Fulani did this. When people are so weak, they come and destroy your faith. The Fulani, a policeman just took a hijab on a Fulani woman. See how they protest in that country. They keep massively on the street until Greco Como, until Greco Como Sakon to them. Then they come into this the EPA boss whatsoever. He talking about cracking down. He playing the crack down on the churches in the country. Then our leaders are not talking. The whole country is but now you see how what I tell you, brother. Now I say the Christian faith. I would say it's one of the weakest faith in the world. The thing they can like people to run away. You don't do it the Islamic faith. Please, I break it down several occasions. Right here in Paris, I can still remember in Europe here, they draw the Prophet Muhammad like a cartoon. They bring the whole Paris.
Sure.
There was a massive protest until Paris, they brought the gendarmerie, they brought everybody. You will trouble on somebody fed what they got. That's why I say Christianity is weak. With the 7 billion on the planet, 7 billion people on this planet. Half of them are Christian. I think the Islam, even one of the Catholic Church get 1.some more billion people. The Catholic Church, the Catholic denomination. I think Islam is about 1.some more billion. Then the more dominant faith in the world. Then there's God that looking for a job, taking taxpayer money. Then Liberian people sit in the country, they saw that statement. The whole country saw that statement. Talking about market here, I'm talking about the market. You're going to our faith, our phony faith, where people fighting war today. You see what happened in Israel and Gaza today. The war on continue about faith, that the big destruction around the world. Then the EPA, the annual EPA boss or deputy boss, whatsoever, then the Liberian people sit there. They wouldn't fighting for drugs. Oh, no, say no to drugs. That particular means will be today, the Liberian people zero. That particular means will be sacked. So be sacked.
It's like the thing is whether this particular, I'm
let me say you that check beyond the guy profile. That check beyond this guy profile and see what faith he belong to. Let me know. Somebody got in this guy. Please, the world getting evil now. They won't crumble. Please, I told you here. I told people the Christian faith. Nobody backing the Christian faith anymore. The only men are standing to back the Christian faith is Donald J. Trump. Even in your country, Christianity now existing that before again. A week in Europe here. The how you can destroy a society. Don't talk about faith. No. Don't talk about our faith. No. Talk take how you will rule the country. Then the council of churches, they sit down there, they see this particular guy. I know he keep on a broad whatsoever to make his own money. Then they sit down there, they can't condemn the guy.
This man was the vice bearer to Tier 1 Gonglo, the Broom Party. This guy, he is the current EPA director. He was the vice presidential candidate to Tier 1 Gonglo. Now, what is even scaring is whether this man know how the religious community have contributed towards the peace that today we are enjoying, that today he's serving as EPA boss. When doing the war, when our mothers decided for peace talk, they said they will pray. I remember that place where we build the invisible park now.
Exactly.
A practice fee. They old man used to go there, sit down there, cry and pray to God on a continuous basis. Wherever God were praying to, but they used to go there to pray. I remember doing the Ebola virus in Liberia under Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. The women then they went there, they pray. They've been praying for God to redeem that country. But today, this guy, where he coming from, where he not coming from, nobody know. This man is saying that the noise too much in the country, the student failing, investor can come, so therefore churches. Listen here, this is scaring, right? This is scaring.
Go used to kind of noise.
It's scary for you.
Listen to this.
What are in the market? Somebody get playing loudspeaker almost non-stop. Or what are the religious churches non-stop in terms of crusade?
Look at that.
Every night is tarry and students can study around the areas. We are coming with that.
You see the way anger when you go to the relation, the church in your same way, anger.
My brother, this is where we find ourselves, my people.
Yeah. Prince, we flag this thing. And you go. Listen to me, Prince, and your flag. And I saw your show on King's FM. Your flag, that guy, daughter, the deputy and of operation are involved into the drugs. So now your flag, a few hours later, they suspend the DEA and for operation. You remember your flag, AB play all the video, the audio, everything. The particular guy, Liberians, this is our country. You lead politics, you lead. You see this, you work opposition, you unity. The particular man shouldn't be in government. No. This regard president you dance with the devil. Maybe that political rhetoric, probably that political rhetoric to get to power. Listen.
No, but we're seeing the thing. They want a political rhetoric.
No, answer him. Maybe the president said, I will dance with the devil. He got a format. You know what he do. You know what he did. For me, the devil you were talking about, me break it down. That devil, when he said, I will dance with the devil, I can twist in different form. Maybe not a weird demon. Probably was the Prince Johnson. So, because you wanted to align with Prince Johnson. So because Prince Johnson for a war, you were calling Prince Johnson the devil. I would dance with the devil to get to power. If Prince Johnson brought Jeremiah Kun. If you want to flip it outside, you can flip it outside. That be real, yeah. But that man is a deacon in the Baptist church. The president is the deacon in the Baptist church. If that thing go to a table and the Liberian people need serious protest to their God house and to the president, to the executive mansion or the legislature, whatsoever, ultimately that guy will be dismissed. You cannot. I don't care about the noise in the market. I don't care about the noise in the market, the club. I don't care. But when you start to go that level, then like what I say, we gotta vet it. I will vet this particular EPA guy. I will do my selling. I will call my source on the ground to see what faith he belong to.
But Jake, let me say this. Let me say this to you. The last time now you and I were here in the Methodist church, as I speak to you now, they are seriously divided. The other people say they're crossing the road. The other people say we're not crossing the road. The Methodist church. So why is it's not? It should not be strange to us. It should not be strange to us.
Wow.
But you know, I want us to listen to this interview. Okay. I want us to listen to this interview for Joseph Newman Boakai, and then
let me lead that EPA guy. Let me lead that EPA guy. Let people solve their own problem.
I want us to listen here. And then
welcome back to your country. My name is Pastor Talu, and I do work for the state broadcaster. Mr. President, your government's quest to make Liberia a food-reliant nation remains unending. Do you care to bring us up to speed about your meeting held with Chika, President Wa in Japan?
Thank you very much. And the first thing is about the international partnership, which is to help African countries to become self-reliant in terms of investment, in terms of food production, in terms of being responsible communities for developing their respective area, and we are committed to this.
Mr. President, my name is Regan Levy, and I report for the Liberian News Agency. You have always pushed for Liberia on the international scene. So you called on JICA to see reason to enhance the production aspect of food security or rice in our country. What prompted your course?
Well, you know, on my agenda, the first is agriculture, the country that feeds itself. We have the potential, we are capable, we have the land, we have the resources. So the partnership that will help us to do that is very important. That's why we are working with strategic partners so that we can produce. And we can't do that without building roads, access roads to the farming community, and we are on course with that.
Mr. President, my name is Steve Fellows, and I report for QFM. I know you are on a long flight, but this question is, we understand that Japan pledged $5.5 billion to Africa during TICA 9. How much is Liberia expected to get from the amount, and if it were given, how your administration would use it to benefit ordinary people?
Well, those are the discussions that we have.
Okay.
What will come to Liberia, but what we know immediately is a commitment to
You mute.
I want us to look into this. You're listening to Mr. Boakai. Came from on a trip. But now, if Joseph Numa Boakai was running a serious government and this old man was serious, we should have a comprehensive report on the Executive Mansion website outlining what Liberia has benefited, like it is on the Foreign Ministry website of Ghana. Those things that they benefited from this TICA 9. Joseph Numa Boakai used almost $2 million just in the space of just 1 week. He comes back and they ask him, with a 40-man delegation, plus 40 plus delegation, Mr. President, where are we? Other nations are benefiting. You listening to what President Boakai was able to explain. Let's hear from you, my brother. What is your take on this? What is responsible for this consistent failure on the international scene by this particular government? Why are people driving this government away?
Please, I will remind the Unity Party again. If any of them watching this podcast or this show in the surrogate of one of the top government official, I will say it in the truth. Please, they have been black. I'm repeating it over and over. They have been blackballed. The Unity Party have been blackballed in the international community because they disrespect of the rule of law, bringing of the capital billing, urinating on the Constitution, doing all the State Department report, all these people, they have been blackballed. Please, there's not a rocket science. Any garden, they said they were the smartest guy, but no, they're not the smartest people. I feel knowing now. I told people, most of them get low IQ. No, they're not smart. They were in opposition, lying to the Liberian people that they were smart. They had connection all over the world. They never had, even you should see ANC people say Cummings had connection because he was executive to the Coca-Cola group. You know, even Commissar even don't have connection. It was like join, they want to come to power. A proving. Let me break it down easy. A commi really have connection. As in clean at that time. You get people in high places on Wall Street. We're not dummy here. We live in the Western world. Listen, a commis won't become president of the Republic of Liberia 2 years now. A commis know that he have connection. Why he cannot bring his investors then to say, oh, gentlemen, I lose the election, but let go Monrovia, let go Liberia, let invest, let put 5 million so 3 million so that opens every industry. I will tell the Liberian people, I say I was the man. Believe me, the Liberian people were geared to commis, but all these stories are lie because a lot of time they were in opposition. Let me tell you the latest report. Let me tell you, Liberian people, this commis from Coca-Cola, he was sacked. He never resigned. Let me tell you, because like people don't do real deep, they don't dig deeper. That's the problem with them. They don't let people to cajole them. I challenge Mr. Cummings. Then you bring a resignation letter. No, he was fired at Coca-Cola. He was saying it. When you think we stupid these days, eh? We in the West now. We can go to different areas now. Anything you want to find, if you smart, you will find it all now. So they lie. They have been blackballed. The Unity Party is black. They've been blackballed. Please, I told you, they might not even try Europe. You say, Joy, we are connecting Europe here. You think the people watching what's going on in the country? When they were lying to the Liberian people, were lying to the international community, talking about sanctions. People doing they made a dictator. You think the people stupid to put millions of dollars in our country while the president proceeding? First of all, let me tell you something, Prince. The people are not stupid. During our inauguration, that where the whole world saw that bureau, when the president had a problem on the stage, a little bit, I know he fainted or he fainted at a podium where everybody carry it. So then the new Liberia were on the wrong path. Or 80 years old man, then they start going to a real server. You think we know the story of Joseph Boakai than the international community? Numbers, how they can put these stories on Google, how they can put all these things on social media about people profile. What a day in 1920, what a day in 1930. So we are profile then when they was small, they come from the era of Gibraltar during a soccer era then. They get people that doing this kind of job. When I said the Unity Party people, listen to me, Unity Party. You got to come for reconciliation. You are being blackballed. I'm telling you, 2 years now. But please ask yourself the question: what happening to them? The smart people, the Gafwan, they need the coffee woos. They need other than the toy. And they said, oh, the smarter people. But what happened? Nothing working for them.
And Boakai said he had connection.
Please. They might even try the Arab war. They can make nothing there. Yeah, people are saying something. This man is the former president. Yeah, when I be talking, they say, "Oh, because you're no judge, we are." No, that's the reality. Please, anywhere they may go, they may travel all around the world now. Anywhere they may go, you can see human being. You can see people. They draw to him. How they can be the party headquarters? You think that rat can be the party headquarters? You think that joke? The party headquarters, millions of dollars already allocated. So we get people in tough places. Them men went to Qatar. Sit when the people were talking about, oh, he's saying in Qatar. Why brought the Emirates Hospital today? That they're talking. He get people in hard places. The Emirates in Qatar, in Dubai, they are up. He play on that side, like all personal friends. That the play he was taking half of his money from. That let me tell the people, Chris, I went to Qatar. I went to Qatar. I know what I'm talking. Billions of dollars. A person, George, we are challenged. And only the person left talking. And you are kind of win the second election, this second term. It's a different ball game. It's gonna be the greatest game changer. Let me say celebrity. He let life. He let legacy. Only thing what went wrong and what today. He had a lot of things in the project before the second term. It never happened. That thing they stay on a plate. Pretty me ball of bubble yet to the United Party. You know, we get over 15,000 scholarship program that's going to come to the country. You know, I'll call the name here. Kimia. They were waiting for the second thing. The United Party, they dropped the ball because they're so evil. You think they were afraid? You think Joe over the country the boom?
In fact, let me just say this. You remind me just now. I
15,000
remember
scholarship program.
I was
Then they go to Mr. Kimia.
at the party headquarters once during the campaign, and President Weah said something. I still having that clip. I'm keeping that clip. At the appropriate time, I'll play it. President Weah said, "Is it impossible for us to be able to give our students that are graduating from high school an opportunity to go out in their large number, for government to sponsor them? I mean, high school students, for government to sponsor them out of the country to go and have specific skills? Is it impossible?" He said, "Is it impossible for us to get our high school students who are graduating from high school, send them abroad, maybe for 5 years, 6 years, to go in area of different specialty and come outside?" He said, "That is our goal.
They achieve it.
Taking more resource capacity." I get that clip. I'm keeping that clip. At the appropriate time, that's something I'm waiting for. I will play that clip here. I get it right here. Right in my, I will play that
Prince, I know what I'm saying. Prince.
You just remind me just now. That's why you know you're taking it.
Prince, in the west for the Prince, I'm a west of Prince. I call the question name. They have over 15 to 20,000 project scholarship program. Then they go to the former foreign minister, Mr. Kimia. Everything was set. That joke here, the United Party, they dropped the ball. They're so arrogant. They say government continue. Boakai make peace with the president. It will not stop your rule. No. The president will
sorry. Yeah, sorry for intruding. In that same clip, I don't know. I'm not going to play. I'm tempting to play it here now, but I'm going to keep it. In that same clip, President Weah said, "Yeah, we'll keep it for the appropriate time." In that same clip, President Weah said, "There is no reason why our mothers who wants to go give birth to the hospital, that the hospital must be a death trap for them." He said that. His plan was that in as much as you are going to the hospital as a mother, from your day one, from your 1 month to the time that you will give birth, it must almost be like free for you in Liberia. My brother, my head itching to play this clip.
Don't play A for the United Party. Then they will know me. Let's see. But let me spend another bean here again. Let me spend another bean that the president had. When the president going to win the second thing, I just saying it, they're going to have a kid. They're going to have a serious cadet program in Liberia for all the students. You know what they call cadet?
Yep.
Cadet mean for you to get, let's see, because George, we are doing a term, I think in Warehead Stone, he worked at Telecom as a cadet. Telecom. True story I'm saying here. So everything was in the making. Yeah. Liberian people put themselves behind because of Lazo, because of lies and propaganda and smear and the lack of Prince Johnson and a dead damaging in my country. Listen, I said, Prince, I'm just saying it. Prince, I was in Qatar. I know what I'm talking, man. It ain't stupid. I know what I'm talking. Prince, besides Qatar, the man own the Arab world. What the America taking all the billions? Listen, Donald Trump when Donald Trump visited Saudi Arabia, in Dubai, in Qatar. How much investment? Fast here, like people, you have fact check anything here. He took over $2 trillion or $3 trillion investment to back to America. Listen, United Party, they drop the ball, make peace. You tell your Joseph Boakai, let him, he need to leave a legacy. He need to leave that legacy. Let him make peace with the former president. I don't know if it's too late. I don't know, because they damaged everything already because of that arrogance. Government continue. Then you come to power. Government was there. government have everything in the making. They rose they up doing today. That's why I said, Prince, Madam Roof Coco need to come outside. I will always emphasize on her. They see where somewhere will flare somewhere to came outside and talk about the library economy, how they left it until today, government cannot debunk nothing. He shut down all the Unity Party people. I want for Madam Coco, Roof Coco to come. The former public minister on George Weah to lay down. She get everything to lay down what was in the making. All the plane, all the road connectivity that was Georgia major project. Yeah, Boakai telling you now his major project is agriculture. He said that his goal. Now road connectivity. That's George Weah project. Prince, if I tell you if George Weah come to power again, I'll just say it. I will still beans here. That Bali Island will be completed in less than 2 years' time. That Bali. If you see the blueprint of Bali Island, it will baffle you here. And can you see the Bali headquarters? They made a bluff ball. He's a people are so gullible, they lie caught with the lie caught them. They swear all that gibberish today. They never. I said, well, Prince, we're on a path, we're on a path of development. We're on the path of development. Now, why today the Unity Party cannot match George Weah? Developmental politics he brought to the land. None of them can believe it. Since 1847, that's reality. We all are Liberians here. We never have feed on road. We see everything. We never even have nothing special. The executive mansion today, when Mr. Boakai in, money was allocated from their party, from their government. Who came to power and face the executive mansion and they abandoned? Ellen Johnson said they were working with the foreign ministry at her office at that time. They abandoned the executive mansion, they collected millions of dollars. Allocated. They ate that money. George Weah King, the genius of George Weah, Nathaniel Magay, Samuel D2 they renovated the executive mansion. That way we held the 200th anniversary of our existence. When the Black Caucus they came to Liberia, the Democrat Black Caucus, the old man, all of them came to Liberia. They see United Party were condemning them. So we were on the wrong path. George Weah get plenty of things here there, and the men stay hustling. Also, as we speak now, if the party headquarters be the fast. That CDC party headquarters will be the fastest building constructed in the history of our country. That party headquarters will take like 7 months. If they start that construction in December, everybody hands on deck. I call the party headquarters will be the new 18. The new 18. You know 18 what it means? People come, they chill, they having fun music, people chilling, they drinking beer, they constructing. Every hands on deck will be to that party. Imagine they now raise over 50,000 or 70,000 bags of cement right now. No, they got 70,000 bags of cement. It will be, you understand, George Weah let to bluff. He let the CDC, that CDC building will be a historic building. Let me tell you something. It will be a historic, every ballot, people buying nails, syrup, people, I said, that person that will get that contract. They will cry. They will say, but where you getting contract from? Everybody building that place. You'll get over 2,000 masonry. Nothing Eugene said. Eugene said the only thing that will delay our project because the cement can get dry. And they started in November, November, December, January, February, March to the rainy season. You will see the first lake. I said it will be cooking. It will be the 18. They will print new T-shirt. See how the people celebrated they go to show the Sakumo tree. See how the people celebrated the Sakumo tree. They can't believe it. They push the Unity Party, they push the CDC now to revamp themselves. All these people that were in the corner, that were not part of the CDC, what I've seen now, you wake up. You took too much advantage of CDC until everybody run here, everybody got angry. Even people within the United Party, they're crossing carpet now. There's Jay Senate Yiman from Habel, That Unity Party man just resigned. I mean, he just suspended his relationship with, today as we speak. He's offense on the Unity Party with Boakai, with Jeremiah Kun. He said he's not part of the Unity Party, suspended relationship because no recognition. See the video he showed, all the guys crying.
Sure. But you know, as we're saying, my brother, I just want to play this video. I think we have to something it, but we're going to play this video. Like we said, fellow Liberians, the reason why we are showing this is to tell you that this government is stubborn. You know, when we continue to say to you that 2029 is going to be, you know, a year, Joseph Numa Boakai will not win. He knows that very well. So
He's
all
not
that he's
running.
doing that fear tactics to put fear in the people. I'm going to show you this video. Look at the United Nations, the United States just released a report. Even our own RNACR, Independent Human Rights Commission, just released a report on police brutality. The people close their ear, they say the fakao, they now want to hear it. In fact, it's getting worse. This is an incident that just happened today. And I want you to watch this video and see. Look at this. Look here. Look here.
Yeah, this
There's a
morning.
woman. There's a woman. Today.
Yeah, this morning. Yeah, this morning.
Look at this kind of thing. Liberia, look at this kind of thing. Look at my people. Look at, when did we reach to this place here?
But Prince, the other guys are in other uniform, that police too.
The immigration people, you know, people just doing their own thing now. They get LDA people, they get city police, they can just beat people and just buy handle. Everybody just doing their own thing. The whole country is confused, upside down. Nobody not understanding what is happening, my brother. The entire country is upside down. Nobody is understanding what is going on. To the extent that, look at this other video, our mothers are giving birth on the street. On the street. Whoever thought that under a Joseph Numa Boakai government such a thing will happen? Here is it. Here is it. Here is it.
Wow.
Let's play it here for you. Mothers are giving birth because they refuse them from in the hospital.
Yeah.
They say no, they can't enter hospital because they don't get money to pay.
Yeah, they don't have the 200. I don't know.
They drag them outside. They gave him birth on the street, on the sidewalk. Listen, look at this. Look at this.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, la retention hospital, on a big hospital in La Bois. They want to put the woman inside, the woman gave birth right from the hospital. As you can see, you see how they play pass so that the woman laying down on the ground.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah,
Jigba.
Hey,
Jigba.
They want to put the woman inside, the woman gave birth right from the hospital.
Oh man, let me move the thing from here, but yeah, Jake.
That the lies made the garden to come to power. Reality that the lies. Prince, they spread their gibberish for 5 good years. Prince, the two sides is sunk into the people. That they were even looking at the president's cynical shoe, watches, everything. They forget to know the man. He's a celebrity, he let to know good. I said the lies sunk into these people. You could never tell them anything. Anybody that died in the country at that time, they will put it on the president. Anything today, in less than short period of time, 2 years into that presidency, death all over the place. You see those that die from the spark and what killer and spark. You don't see nobody bringing Boakai on it. Everybody is solidarity for the drugs story. But that time, George was bringing drugs in the country. That why today, too, that come out hunting them. That why the visionless. They cannot see the vision. God blind them, please. God in the ugly God. God blind these people. That they have been blackballed. God blind them. Anywhere they do is not happening. 2 years into Joseph Numa Boakai. Georgia 2 years, you see, imagine COVID King. So that gave Georgia 4 years. 4 years and some months. That be real, yeah. See the development, the main fingerprint all over the country. But there are 2 years. There are 2 years, nothing. Nothing going on. The president don't have even signature project to say, this is Joseph Yima Boakai. I don't know what he's surrounding thinking for him to say, let me farm a signature project because I come from the agriculture side. Our Minister of Agriculture. Let me find my signature project concerning private agriculture. President for 2 years don't have a signature project, but claiming. So I said the developmental politics destroy the unity party. They can't master developmental politics. They cannot lie. The country, everybody know Liberia. When you say you build the Johnson Road, the Johnson Road, the Johnson area, the Johnson Road, people say that not you. You won't take credit for the one, they'll say no, it started only this man. That's why we pull in all that project there. Until you recognize it, man. Government continue, we know it. But what is the signature project of the Unity Party? The party that ruled the country for 12 good years before Honor Ellen Johnson Shelley.
And they the one were condemning everything. No nothing, my brother.
Yes.
No nothing.
Everything. That road will eat, that park
But the
will
only thing
eat.
they're doing is that they're stealing Google. Don't forget they're stealing Google. To the extent that, can you imagine? Look at how you call it, the lawmakers. $4.7 million on constituency visit for 103 people to go visit their own people who have voted for them. The government is paying them $1.7 million. Yeah, is the
Because they get that.
Where is it?
They get their own speaker there now. They get their own speaker.
Yeah, the region speaker. Yeah, is it?
Yeah.
They want their own newspaper, their own Rambo newspaper. Yeah, is it? Yeah, is it?
They get their own speaker. They get their own speaker now. So the speaker will do anything possible. The speaker too want to get rich too now.
$4.7 million on constituency visit. Can you imagine? Let's just read a few bars of this particular article. It said between 2024 and 2025, the Liberian government allocated US $4.7 million for constituency visit. Look at by the country's 103 lawmakers. In principle, these visits are designed to connect elected officials with their constituents to hear concerns and assess local needs. But the figure averaging more than $46,000 per legislator over 2 years. My brother, I can't go too much in the story, man. It's too funny. Can you imagine? Then somebody said that the noise making the country like that. That churches then making the country like that. Can you imagine?
EPA guys are joke.
The number to call if you want to participate.
Yeah, but wait, let me stress on a training topic that going on.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So
followers, salute to everybody. Your help to share this video. Prince, I told you the debate. They cannot match a debate. You know why? We're talking here. We're ahead of the Unity Party. So anything they freaking out to the country, trying to make ourselves look better, we dig hole inside. Because why? They did it too. I think they did it too last. They were not doing it too last. We're really doing our own thing now. We're doing all the research to come to them, to tell them they shouldn't proceed. Unity Party people, you come and hire some of us to make you to get money. Let's see. When they fail in the ticker now, they flop in the ticker now, the president retained with that video that you played. See who they invited to Liberia. I saw the video, I cried for the Unity Party. I will tell them the truth, yeah. Unity Party, you're proceeding wrong, you will not make money, you will not get connection. You hire some info all around. You look for smart Liberians that live in the Western world to plot things for you. You're just sitting in the nation capital, you're not doing nothing. See what they brought in the country. Heavy ceremony for a Democrat senator called Raphael Wanda. Let me break it down for the people here. Let me break it down for the Unity Party. I'm sorry for you. What can one not bring to you to the table in America when the president of the Republic of Liberia finished visiting the office, the Oval Office? Then you brought a Democrat senator from the state of Georgia. Eh? You know where's Wanda, Prince? Wanda is an African American. He's a radical socialist. Like when people go, so then they go and define what they call socialists. Then you will never want for Wanda to touch your sword. You have to define what they call socialists. You go, you take your Google search. He's a radical socialist. They are here, they are there. They for gay right, transgender for all, climate change, open border. Wanda, Raphael Wanda, Liberian people. He was accused. You're going social media. You're going YouTube for abuse, domestic violence, abuse with a former wife, and the men invading Liberia. How the United Party does so? I say the low IQ. Democrats are ruling the country. What can one not tell you? What can one not bring to the table? The Republican is ruling. Then you bring a Democrat senator. What can you not even bring Mark Johnson in, the Speaker of the House? You bring Ted Cruz in. When get affiliation with Jefferson Kochi in. You bring the Tata guys, the shake on the move of the Trump administration, the new brand of the Republican Party, like the president, the former president get here too. You don't even want to discuss your USAID to go to Marco Rubio to say, Mr. Rubio, this and that. They were in the tea house. This is a video. They brought that man, you know the dead in priest. They got a joke. Here, this is a video. They put a man in an African costume, in an African gown. Not a gown. They put a man in the United Party color, green and white. They're not talking about Liberia. What Liberia be the red, white, and blue, that kind of red, white, and blue gown. You see, these people, it's also policy thing they're doing in the country that why they're not making it. You're the president there. I follow the whole story. I know about this guy. He's a radical socialist. He cannot bring nothing to the table. They're talking about tour. He said they're talking about tourism. You know what they're trying to do? Eh? Prince.
Wow.
You know what they're trying to do?
No.
Eh? I remember most of the American niggas, they can go to Ghana. They say they are Ghanaians in now. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they want to emulate Ghana to bring some Americans in, African American into Monrovia. To say, oh, yeah, you see the green I'm talking about? This one law.
Yeah.
He's in the United Party office.
Amen. The Unity Party. Amen.
They even put a man who get costume in the red, white, and blue. The doing social policy thing. That why they will not work.
Look at.
That why this one law. This is the guy. Prince, I will break it down for the United Party. It's a wrong move. Liberians, if you follow the podcast, they're not even listen to me. You're going YouTube. You're clicking Georgia Senator Raphael Wanda. All the profile will come on YouTube. You will know. You will know a story. It's a radical socialist. All of them support gay right. First of all, the Republican cannot stand this particular guy. You know, they got to drop the ball game. If you rule in a country, the president in power, you can get an affiliation, Prince. The Republican is ruling for 4 good years. For 4 good years to 2028 ending. Then you bring one now where the people cannot stand. The men that hate Donald Trump to a core. Why you will benefit? Why you tell Congress? Mark Johnson is a speaker. Two in the Senate. The leader of the Senate from the Republican side is Senator Toon. They got Mark Johnson as a speaker. Then what can one not tell the Trump administration? He's a radical. They don't like him because he always based on racism. He all there about race. All of them support different radical agenda, the climate change, all this season, and the Republican Party don't support this kind of thing. I will teach the United Party. I said, that's someone they hire some of us. Then they hire some of us. They say, then they hire some of us for us to make way for them. It's a wrong move on the Unity Party. Why not can visit you, but what can one not bring for you on the table? They talk about tourism. You don't even get electricity. You don't get your feeder road complete. How can you compare the tourism in Ghana with abroad tourism?
You said his name is Randolph. He is Randolph, right?
Yeah, Raphael Randolph. He's a senator. He's a Democrat senator in Georgia. Even in the election he won, he went for the runoff. It was a tough election. This guy is a radical, serious radical. He believes in socialism. He believes in all of them believe in abortion. That a platform. Woman will go. But the Democrat platform there, abortion, open border, all these things there. Well, what kind of message that man was sent to the Trump administration? The people that are in power, you're not dealing with them. You went to the Oval Office. You said the American government will come bring that technology to survey the land. To survey the land. Then you attacking the real people, the shaker and mover in the Republican Party. You bring run. Why you brought one up? Because it's a black man? You think how they let work? They let it based on merit, according to Martin Luther King, not the color of your skin. No, that doesn't exist anymore. The great Martin Luther King didn't say about color of your skin. No, you got a merit. It's a merit base now. One is a radical priest. See, the Republican cannot even listen to him. When you go back to Washington D.C. in Congress, why will you tell the Republican Party they can't stay in? And no 4-5 guys they can't stay in the Democrat Party. The Republican, they wish wanted Donald Trump. They few times they wanted to assassinate him, the Democrat. Joe Biden just left on power. This same guy, you remember the United Party when the Democrat caucus came to Liberia during our 200th anniversary, and they were condemning George Weah. Now they brought one up. Google everything. You even play video. He on video. They accuse him of domestic abuse on his ex-wife. Go to YouTube. I don't bring propaganda here. I do my research because when I started hearing the guy was coming to Liberia, I said, okay, I can't catch the Unity Party people now. Let them leave all of that bubbles. No, let them be real people. Well, one not give them well. Why can one not give them that Democrat in power? That the Republican ruling, they can't stand this guy. They're begging them. Let them go follow American politics. Let's go follow American. You see it. Chapo on you go YouTube.
Okay, so I have it right here.
Yeah, I'm talking. I beg him, man. We know these people. Me, I follow American politics and Liberian politics. You know what make it easy now, Prince? And I did where Henry Costa was fighting gibberish. There is a story. There is a story.
It shows
Warnock's
ex-wife, Ule Warnock.
It was in 2020.
Warnock told officers he was there to pick up their children for school when they got into an argument.
There's one not there. I don't know. They don't do that research. They don't vet people before they bring them to Liberia. They drop the ball game.
Spoke to Reverend Warnock today, and he says he addressed the incident when it happened, and it's resurfacing as a political tactic used by his opponent.
It's a revenue. It's a revenue.
Incident last night on his Fox News show. It shows police respond to a call from Warnock's.
When you play hard, you have to play. Let the follower go. If they feed, they won't fact check me. Let them go there. Let them go there. He's a senator for Georgia.
I work at the mayor's office.
America is divided. I told people, how can this guy deliver for you? He's not part of the Republican Party. There is an elsewhere.
This man's running for the United States Senate, and all he cares about right now is his reputation. I work at the mayor's office, and this is a big problem.
He denied the allegation because he was in her position.
His reputation, I've tried to keep the way that he acts under wraps for a long time, and today he crossed the line.
But please, I told people, please, I'm a whistleblower. See what whistleblower around the world. I used to make, please, I beg you, yeah.
I've
Wow.
been trying to be very quiet about the way that he is.
That the man are wearing that green. In the United Party green. But please, let me tell you something. I know who made the connection here. The connection probably come from Jeremiah Kuhn. Jeremiah Kuhn visited America.
Raphael Warnock told police and over her foot
The president,
domestic dispute.
the way after the Unity Party,
Great actor, according to a report.
Let's listen to this.
The ex-wife of Georgia Senate candidate Reverend Raphael Warnock told police he deliberately ran over her foot during a March 2020 domestic dispute, and that her ex-husband is a great actor, according to a report. Olai Nadoy told Atlanta police that Warnock ran over her foot during a dispute, and all he cares about right now is his reputation, because of his Senate run, according to body cam footage aired on Fox News, Tucker Carlson Tonight, Tuesday. I've tried to keep the way that he acts under wraps for a long time, and today he crossed the line. So that is what is going on here. And he's a great actor. He is phenomenal at putting on a really good show, a tearful Nadoy told police. Warnock was not charged, and police in a report obtained by the Atlanta Journal-Constitution said medical officials didn't find any visible challenging incumbent Republican Senator Kelly Loeffler, one of two races in the Peach State, in Georgia, in which Warnock is challenging incumbent Republican Senator Kelly Loeffler, one of two races in...
This guy's record is not so very fine. I'm sorry, we can't go through it that much, but his record is not so very fine. What is this fellow bringing to the government? And from his record, the things that, like you said, the things that he supports, I'm afraid.
I say socialist, abortion. Let me break it down. Socialist, abortion, open border, climate change, all the radical things. Let people define what they call socialists. Let it go to do a Google research. Wait, that's the Democrat playbook.
Wow.
They are far radical in the Democratic Party, the Republican Party, the Republican people can stand. Why not at number one? They had another guy, but they won in the election. They won him. He never went back to the Congress. They won him. They got another beautiful lady called AOC. AOC, yeah. She was a waitress. Listen to me, the country is divided. So even you want to make move in America, when you do, you bring a Republican senator or representative that get serious affiliation with the Republican Party because you're looking for money. For 4 years, you're looking for money. The media took that you went to the Oval Office, then you bring in. Then when the Republican people here, you bring one in your country. When the Republican people, what they stand this particular man, the year one not down with y'all, they'll say y'all for a joke. I beg you, man. I told the Unity Party, let it think out of the box. They get thousands of librarians outside that can make move for you. You got to get involved all over this place. You're only staying in the library. You're staying in the nation capital. You're not making move. You're not making move. No. Before you bring somebody to your soul, you must vet this person. Now somebody that can't tell you, and they see where they brought, some stupid guys in from other African countries, start telling the Boakai administration, cajole the paper talking about AR. I followed that whole process. I got angry.
The people said they even brought, how you call himself, Mark Zuckerberg. Oh, they gave Mark Zuckerberg to Joe Boakai.
They're talking about
because of desperation.
How the guys they collected money from Liberia, thousands of thousands, another quarter of 100,000 of 200,000 from some African country. AR was just introduced. America building AR plane in America. The data center and they just starting it. Then Liberia, we not even have total electricity. They say. One guy he went to the ministerial complex in Kajode, who brought them on table. And Mandela Cooper there. I look at myself and say, hey God, who they advance to the president? How can they're not vetting this guy? Like ready for AR now? we don't even sorry about bread and butter issue. Then you're talking about AR. I say, what a joke.
But fellow Liberians, what is
That
happening
they
in
got there, that
Liberia?
they inside the guy they gun, that they trading
Yeah,
top, when they
it's highly
flopping ticker
concerning.
now, they flopping ticker now, that the distraction they brought now, they brought one law
Sure,
to
and it
say
can't
they
help them
brought
because
high profile guy from America. No.
they can't help them because the thing is, the people were very clear. Even Joseph Newman Boakai himself said it that when he went to the TICA conference, they told him, go and see
Mm-hmm.
how best you can settle your human rights record. Go and see how best you can straighten up the level of corruption that is happening in Liberia. So you see, what is happening in Liberia currently with this government is that the government have shown that they lack the ability to alleviate the suffering of the Liberian people. So, like you said, Wagner coming to Liberia is just a kind of, just to cover up for the disgrace
Mm-hmm.
that they face in Tika, where they took the Liberian people money that should have been used in the agriculture sector, that should have been used in the health sector, that should have been used in the education sector. That money was mismanaged for just 1 week. I told the people on Facebook that our Liberian delegation went there for tourism. They went to go enjoy themselves. We saw the people eating and watching show. This is how disgraceful this government is. Look, when you have somebody without vision, without plan, look at Joseph Newman Boakai. Is Joseph Newman Boakai looking like somebody that even able to resurrect himself? There's somebody who worked for 12 years as vice president. After the 12 years, what happened immediately? This man went to become a beggar, even though they say Masu say, but that's what he said. Look at this man's life. How will you, for 2 years, you say you live in one building? So you don't even have the mind to develop. And the poster will say, oh, President, just like Newman Boakai, he was vice president, man live in our place there for 42 years. So you don't even have mind to develop yourself. A man who does not have the ability to develop himself, that man will develop you. The man who cannot even improve his own life, that man will improve your life. Look at the man, even as president, he looked dole up. The whole country is in a disarray. Every day there are noise around the place. If it is not police brutality, it's another armed robbery. If it is not armed robbery, it's another one. How did we learn here? How did this old man become so stubborn? How? Somebody somebody got to pay your hospital bill. Even the Unity Party could not even afford to cater to this man. Unity Party, the party where the man served for 12 years as vice president. They could not look at their money to say, let's put our money behind the man so that the man can be human being, so that he can come to life, so that he can be able to say. They could not give money. It was president. We had to take money from a packet, send people and say, you make sure that this man is well. But look at honor this man government, what is happening? Corruption is far high. Our people who should be in the hospital taking treatment, they hold them hostage. JFK now has now become a hostage center. Everywhere this man go, this man is just failing. All of the trip that he have made, what has he brought back? At least the other one, they say MOU. They want now, he say, how you call, we gotta deepen relationship. So that for deepen business, you carry 40 men to go and dig where in Japan. You see the disgrace? You see the disgrace? Joseph Newman Boakai has become an excess baggage on the Liberian people. That's who he is. The men have come to steal. Look, what is happening in Liberia is broad day stealing. This man took over. Guess what happened? Guess what he did? The man was brave enough to collect almost $8 million to pay his debt. That's why he moved Alexander Talu from the central bank so that he can pour his nephew Samora there. The people there, they just damaging the country money as it is. Look at the other corruption scandal that are coming up from the Ministry of Education. And tomorrow we bring you that. Almost about $1.8 million just vanished in thin air. $1.8 million at the Ministry of Education vanished in thin air. That money that was meant, it was in the budget for school renovation, the renovation of public schools, the rehabilitation of public schools. The other $1.8 million from the Ministry of Education, it just vanished. That other Tony, tomorrow we give you detail about it. Then all over the place, the people just stealing. They just stealing. And just like Boakai too, just going up and down the place. This old man has failed the Liberian people. Expect nothing good from this man because he is not willing to do what he is supposed to do. He's not willing to respect the rule of law. You hear what he said? Japan told him, say, oh man, go home. Your record is not fine. Go home. You are not worth here. You need it here. Go home. Your human rights record is very bad. Go home. Your democratic record is very bad. Go home. He was disgracefully sent off. Yeah, 40 people. What did they bring? What is the dividends of all of these travels? They may travel here to the United States, the country that many people want to come. Because you know that once you enter the country, something got to happen for you. You go to China. Right now, there are 2 countries, so to speak. And when you go there, you know, say something will happen. Some kind of thing you will get it there. You see China, especially for African country. You see China, you see the United States, because these people are the ones that are playing the, internationally, they are the superpowers. Yeah. Okay, thank you. So at the end of the day, look at what we have. Imagine China, where even when few many people are said together to go to China, they will come with something. Joseph Newman Boakai went to China, it was another Viamumu. He came here to America, where America they can just give money sometimes to say they even get here. He came here again, it was another Fiamumu. He told his son, went all the way to Japan. You go to Japan, the reporter say, oh man, we begin want to see you. Please go. Your human record is too bad. We want for you to be here. Go, 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 go. They drove them. Look, the negative propaganda that these people felt that they were using against President Weah has come up to them.
Yeah,
But Brother Jay, let's hear from you. As we want to say thanks to our people.
Yeah.
Let's hear
Thanks to the follower, you help to share this video. Unity Party, let me tell you, you leave your bubbles. You don't be arrogant. No, you make peace. You tell the president to make peace with all the opposition bloc. This is our country. The country belongs to everybody. You start concentrating on 2029 Unity Party. You try to govern this country before 2029. You cannot determine the future. You can see vision ahead. So you govern. You start putting all your energy in 2029. You start concentrating on opposition. You concentrate on how to face the country. Let me tell you, millions of dollars keeping a lot of places. But you need to be smart to take this money. Plenty of people, me, I tell the Unity Party, I'm a renowned person. Your ERBC boss know me. Eugene Falcon know my weight. He know, he can tell, he say, yeah, boy. Yes, I'm a whistleblower. I was a whistleblower for my country, especially for the president, the former president, George Weah. Millions of dollars surrounding you, but you don't have the ego eye. You're only caught in your violence, you're arrogant. Nobody can tell you nothing about you're falling apart. Millions of dollars within the country and outside of the country. Mr. President, please, if people can link it in your surrogate, the surrogate can link it. Make peace with the opposition. Leave your legacy. You get 4 more years, you get 10 things around. We want our country to win. But before you start doing business, you do business with people that are ruling different countries. How you be doing business with opposition? You brought one another in the country. You brought Raphael one another in the country, Senator one another. Why they were gay you? You went to the Oval Office, you talked to Donald Trump about good English. Then you leave from there. Mr. Boakai, please, year 2 coming now, year 3 coming. Try to, if they're not working for your government, reshuffle your government. Reshuffle. Put people in places that will hustle for the country. Reshuffle the government. That's my advice to the Unity Party. Yes, that's my advice. We want for our country to win. We get a lot of problems to be solved. A lot of things. Heavy inflation. Heavy inflation. Hard thing. You start cracking down on opposition. You start cracking down on journalists. The people that you're cracking down on, you're missing the ball. These people can get your idea where to plug, where to go. I only few whistleblowers in the Republic of Liberia. Only few. Me, my own whistleblowing, I blow whistle for my country to make money. I don't blow whistle to tarnish people's reputation. No. I go where I find money, where nobody know. I find it and tell the government to make money. I did it for the former government. I can still do it for anybody. So Prince, salute to you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the show. You're doing your best. So salute to you. I know now you own, thank God now you own stable channel in Liberia now. It be breaking you most of the time. Yeah, keep it up. Your voice all over the Republic of Liberia now. Yes. You know, he left, Prince, he left. I told people, everybody get time. You know why some of y'all will still be here until y'all make it? Because even you choose your side, you choose it for life. And then the other guys then, they were only there for the other propagandists then during those days, they were only there for what they can benefit. They never had true side. That's why today, that's why I challenge the great Henry Costa. Smart guy, I'll be honest. But I say, Henry Costa, you can never rebrand yourself. The way you cajole Liberian people, I put that challenge to him. He can never, in the message, he resign from politics, he in the money business, he can never rebrand himself to have that kind of face in the Liberian society because what? When they get something in life, they call repetition is greater than money. That means ready. They start booking people. Imagine the book people say, why they can say repetition is greater than money? It will baffle you. Why they can say everybody chasing money, but they will tell you repetition is greater than money. That the integrity and the repetition Henry Costa they never had. All that the propaganda and then they spread for that gibberish and they spread for 6 good years, 5 good years. They own a deathbed. They can never rebrand that set. It happened to Dillon. All the players in the country that lie, that cajole Liberian people. Just Dillon Fumbo now. Dillon got to run from Monrovia County for 2029. People say he will go to Grand Bassa. How can you go to that? Then Bassa with that stupid people? For Dillon to leave from Monrovia County. Why in Fumo? He lied to the Liberian people. You don't see him talking again. You chair me on foreign affairs. You chair me on foreign affairs. But you don't know what you're doing.
But the thing is, how will the nation even survive, or how will the nation succeed, or this government will succeed internationally? When you look at men like Delon and made to become chairman of foreign affairs.
Foreign affairs, yeah.
To the extent that, this is becoming embarrassing for how you call Madam Sarah Beslo Nyati. I'm telling you, it's becoming real embarrassing.
She me embarrassed.
I think it's becoming embarrassing. I will advise that woman to resign because it's becoming embarrassing. Somebody who has stayed long in the diplomatic cycle. Look at what is happening. She has never brought anything significant internationally. All has been a flunky. Everything that she has, she has not brought anything. I mean, from our international connection, nothing. We saw Maxwell Kimaya, Ambassador Maxwell Kimaya, His Excellency, working with President Weah. We saw some of the things that he brought in that country through President Weah. The building of hospitals, etc., Morocco funds for the foreign building, and etc., etc. Look at Sarah Beslo Nyati. Everything is just because the kind of people you go look at Mele Delon and say he on Foreign Affairs Committee. What did Delon can offer? We saw Delon on Foreign Affairs trip to Tika. You are eating rice. You understand? You are eating. But what kind of nonsense is this? These are the people who will tell you, say, President, we are not coming back. These are the people who will be brave enough to tell you, say, they get a solution. Delon international committee.
They don't even want to concentrate on our own unit. They don't even want to concentrate on our own Liberty Party.
How they will concentrate, my brother? The whole Unity Party, the whole Liberty Party, how you call?
It's in disarray. It's there. Yeah, it's there for me.
I want to thank you for
salute for everything. Yeah.
Sure, I want to thank
they
you so
much. They get it's tough for them. I pity them. Let me tell you, Delon, go to Kimia. Delon, if you hearing this clip yet, I just saying it. Go to Mr. Kimia, where you're dragged to the court for no reason. You get over 20,000 scholarship program on a book. He know about it. I'm getting it. I'm blowing the other one for you. Blowing the one for you. Go to Kimia. See what you will tell you. Your whole day in the country, government continue your own kind of relationship with other people. Whole day you're wish hunting. You're cracking down on people. You can face the country overnight. You think Liberia can be faced overnight? It's an old age problem. Serious old age problem. Since 1847, 178 years old. One of the poorest country in Africa. we're among the low IQ people in the world, in Africa. Among the low IQ people in the world. I mean, in Africa. Then you think that over netting, then you're keen to power through lies and with gibberish. Then you can face the country over there. It's an old age problem. It will take generation to generation. As president come to power, they do that piece of job. They pass it on to other brother. Prince, one of the campaign, me, I will lead the Republic of Liberia. Me, a 4 year, the presidency 4 year. Let leader says here too long. That's a rush. That's a ruffle. That's the protest the Liberians will take it to the legislature. Senators instead of 9 year, 6 year. Representative 4 year. Please, there'll be no North in the Republic of Liberia. 4 year. Starting from 2029, beyond 2029, every leader now 4 year. Get America. 6 years too long, Prince. So when you come to power, you start to deliver. If you cannot deliver, in 4 years, they take you out. No North, and everybody will partake in Liberian politics. How can Senator be there for 9 years? It's too long. 6 years. 4 years for representative, 6 years. 4 years the presidency, 4 years, representative 4 years, senator 6 years. No North, there will be nothing causing that country. Everybody will have change. So that is the protest in Liberia people sort of lead. The student union, the economic freedom fighter, all these land soup, the pro-star, the civil society, the churches. These are the kind of protest. Take over 500,000 signatures, you carry to the legislature. You sign it. Boakai should be ahead of that protest because you're not running again. He should be ahead of that. That's another legacy for Boakai. The 2029, beyond 2029, now will be 4 years. That's all the countries around Africa, 4 years. America, 4 years. That's it. That's 6 years too long. Prince, that why we have a problem in the country. A lot of noise making in the country. Political tension in the country because they tell you position they tell you they're too long. How can the presidency be 6 years? Senator 9 years. You born a baby can be 9 years old before you move on in power.
No, before you move on in power. My brother, thank you. We got to go. Time.
Salute to the followers, man.
Well, until we meet again tomorrow, my people, join us on Kings FM. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I will follow you.